Well, hey there, American Farmsteadhers. This is Jenny with the Gramstead Family Farm.
And Donna with Hazel Bell Farm.
And we are coming to y'all from Northeast Florida as two American Farmsteadhers doing our best to grow our own food and share our homesteading experiences with you in hopes that you would grow a little food of your own.
Yeah, this week we're catching up because it's summertime and we've had some time off.
It has been a hot minute.
Yeah, it has.
Literally, it's been hot.
It's been so hot. Oh my gosh. I know people around the country are dealing with this heat dome also. We've had heat advisories like every day.
Every single day.
It's so gross every day.
which really means it really boils down to I'm doing as little as possible outside right now that I can get by with.
Right. So here we are, second week of July.
Yeah.
This isn't new. It's hot every July.
No.
In fact, this is like our off time, our off season. Like
it is.
When people get their winters off, this is our off, right?
Right. Floridians, yeah. You have like, I know I usually have like at least a solid month, maybe even a month and a half where I'm totally ignoring my garden right now.
Yes. And we are there.
We are there. It is like a literal jungle in there right now.
The bugs can have it.
The bugs can have it. I'm done with it at this point. It's just too hot.
Yeah, it is. It's really nasty. When I'm going out in the morning doing just cow chores, just milk cow chores.
Right. The bare minimum.
And chickens. Yeah. And I'm down to like no meat chickens. It's only my layers. I don't have to like walk all over the farm bringing feed and water everywhere. But even still, just the milk cows and throwing some feed to my chickens.
Yeah.
I'm coming in, man. And I'm going out at dark still.
Right.
And I'm usually done around 9:30 and I'm soaked.
Yes.
Soaked. It's gross.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still have meat chickens in my yard that need to be butchered, but they're just now getting to the point where I'm like, okay, y'all are looking ready. But the fact of the matter is I'm not going to be able to get to them for probably 2 more weeks, so got to tough it out. Unless I want to butcher them by myself, and I don't want to do that.
How many do you have?
About 50.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a lot by yourself.
That's a lot by yourself. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just feed them for 2 more weeks.
Right.
So.
Wow.
But yeah, so the good news is with all this hot weather, it kind of starts bringing on like the whole question of what is the fall garden going to look like?
Yeah.
And you can start to order some seeds and maybe do a little bit of planning. So that's kind of the fun part of it.
Yeah. Planning is fun.
And it gives you a focus.
Right.
It really kind of reels things back in and it gives you a little bit of a focus. And I think it's helpful to have like a plan written down on paper for your garden. Like I like
agree.
to sketch it out and it keeps me from getting too willy-nilly when I get in there and start planting stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I have a plan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, everybody likes a clean slate, right?
Yes.
A fresh start. So what are you going to do to tame the garden beast right now?
Ooh, the jungle.
Yeah.
Okay, so the weed whacker will be my best friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And if I could get my dang mower started, I actually made a threat the other day that I was going to take the mower to an outside mechanic if somebody didn't fix my mower.
I think you'll pay as much as it would cost to get a new one.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this is a fairly new mower. It's only 2 years old, and it's a really nice mower.
Yeah.
So if we could just get it fixed, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, my plan is to get in there with something, weed whacker, mower, something, and get that vegetation chopped down like as close to the ground as possible. And then cover it. Cover it with a tarp.
I bought real silage tarps.
Wow.
I know.
That's fancy.
I've always used like mixed and matched tarps that they're not heavy enough.
Yeah.
Even like the thickest tarps that I could buy at like Tractor Supply or whatever. They're not designed for smothering, right? They're designed for just sheltering,
right?
The best they can do. And so, they're waterproof, but they're not heavy. And so there's no weight to them. And I kept losing them. I don't have sandbags, so I would just throw boards on them and they would inevitably fly off. Like the boards aren't heavy enough, So I bought real silage tarps. They're very large by the time, and I priced these out. Like I feel like I was smart about it.
Where did you get them from?
Ooh,
Do you remember?
I don't remember. I ordered
you
them
bought them a minute
online.
ago.
Yeah, it's probably been about a month.
Okay.
Maybe a couple weeks longer, but I'll have to look and I'll put the link in the show notes.
Okay.
But I want to say it's like gardener supply or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not for sure, but yeah, I priced the size that I bought compared to if I were to buy that large tarp, and the tarp from all the big box stores was going to be far more expensive.
Really?
Yes. And I would never get that thickness that I was looking for either. So when they arrived, I got all excited. You know, one's white, one side's white, one side's black.
Yeah.
And so there's different purposes for that. But I'm looking to smother out grass. Grass is my nemesis, and that's the biggest thing that got me this year, especially in my garden.
Every year.
Yeah, it is every year. But this year, it just was so defeating and overwhelming. And, I'd get out there and I'd pull all the grass out of one bed, and I felt like as soon as I turned around, it was back.
Yeah.
And it was like double thick,
Yeah. Well, and especially the fact that we've actually been getting rain.
Right now, yes.
Right,
Yeah. But see, this was even a problem when we were still in our spring drought. I was fighting grass.
Yeah.
So, and I knew when the rainy season hits, like all
It
bets
explodes.
are off. Yeah. So I put the silage tarps down, and I haven't been back to my garden. It's been a good 2 weeks. I haven't been in there. So
Yeah. I really need to get in and get mine covered. I mean, literally, I still have everything up. Like my not my strawberries, my tomatoes are still like trellised.
Right.
Like I got a lot of work to do in there.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure I have like peppers to pick and like a rogue okra. Like who knows what that's going to look like at this point. But
The grass took over my okra.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
It's
Horrible.
sometimes it's just, you just give in.
Well, and also, so this was a super busy season for us, before now, like the spring. We planned our convention.
Right.
That took a lot of time.
It really did.
I mean, it really did. And you've heard the analogy of like the big rocks, the little rocks, the sand and the water in the jar, right?
Yeah.
There's only so many big rocks that fit.
Right.
Right. So the garden is a big rock for me.
Uh-huh.
Milk cows are a big rock.
Right.
Convention is a big rock.
Right. That was a lot of big rocks.
I couldn't fit 3 big rocks in my jar, right? So I had to break that
Something's gotta
down
give.
and make it little rocks. And so I gardened, but it was the worst garden I've ever had as far as production goes. I mean, I put time in, so I got my time, like that's therapeutic, whatever. Like, but at the end of the day, the goal is to bring food in.
Yeah.
And it was the worst as far as that goes. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I really feel like this summer garden was super, super fast.
Yeah.
Like everything started fruiting, started picking everything. And before I knew it, I was like, oh,
It's done, and it's the bugs.
We're done. The bugs have full on moved in. And I'm not going to go crazy spraying everything, trying to fight the bugs. Like when they move in like that and it's 98 degrees outside, I'm just going to be done with it. So
Right.
I felt like it was a really short, quick gardening season for me this year. So I'm really looking forward to fall and winter.
Yeah, me too.
Because that gardening season in the South is just so long and it's so much easier. You don't have as much heat. You don't have the pest pressure.
Right.
Things grow a little bit slower, so I'm really looking forward to fall and winter.
Me too. And our falls that's our rainy season.
Yeah.
So like has started. We're getting rain every day.
Yep.
So like when I say I haven't been in the garden in 2 weeks, I really haven't.
Yeah,
it
no,
hasn't needed water. I know the weeds are taking over.
Yep.
Like it's okay.
I've accepted it and it's okay. And it happens every year. So the fact that it happens every year and then every year I make a comeback and have a good fall and winter garden, like I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah,
Like
that's encouraging.
if it's going to be weedy, let it be weedy.
right.
It's okay.
It's okay. Put a tarp on it.
Put a tarp on it. It'll be better in 6 weeks.
It will be. Sure. Yeah. So I'm the same thing. I'm mowing, I'm cutting back, and then I'm covering.
Yep.
Same thing right now. I'm organizing my seeds.
Yes.
taking inventory.
Yeah, I need to organize my seeds like something fierce. Like my seed drawer is it looks like a seed explosion in there. It's really, really, really unorganized.
Mine's a mess too.
I want to find a different system. I have always kept all of my seeds in like a 3-ring binder in like, the pages that have the little, like you have a clear plastic page and it has 4 pockets on each page.
Right.
I put all my seed packets in those pockets and pretty much everything fits in 2 binders, kind of.
Except for like green bean seeds.
That kind of stuff doesn't go in there well because they're bigger, so your binder doesn't shut well.
bulk.
So I'm done with the binder. I want like a new organizing system.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. I figured I was just going to go walk around the Dollar Tree and see what they had for containers.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a plastic 3-drawer, like, I don't know, the organizer thing. It has 3 drawers.
Right.
I used to use it in my milk barn, and so I had it already and didn't use it for that anymore. And then I went to Dollar Tree and I got a bunch of food containers.
Okay.
Like leftover containers, whatever.
Yeah.
And some are smaller, some are deeper, and I labeled them so they're all like, these are my brassicas, these are my tomatoes, these are my, I don't know,
Right.
help me out here, flowers. You
Right.
know, like there's a big one with a whole bunch of flower seeds, and that works for me. And then since it's 3 drawers, the top drawer gets like my notebooks, my seed starting stuff, like with plant markers and Sharpies,
Right.
and
Right.
that kind of stuff. And then one drawer gets summer stuff, one drawer gets winter stuff.
Nice.
So then it's easy. So like my summer peas go in the summer drawer, my winter peas, my sweet peas go in the winter drawer.
Right.
Or I don't know if I said that right, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, that works. And then so I can just take the whole drawer out. I've got all my little bins. They stack easily. They fit easily, and I can take them out, see what I've got. So, but I need to go through and see like what seeds are old. Do I have my favorite variety?
Yeah. Yeah, I have old seeds that I could get rid of for sure.
Right.
And I did not go through any of my seeds. I got super excited and went on to Haas and placed a seed order anyway.
I'm like this close to doing it too.
I didn't go too crazy though. I knew that I wanted more Green Magic broccoli seeds because that's a hybrid that I like to grow. And so they have that in stock. So I knew that I wanted those. I got some more Napa cabbage because that is like one of my favorite things to grow.
Yeah, my people don't care for it.
I love it.
I like it too, but they don't like it.
Yeah. I like to make egg roll in a bowl with it.
Yeah. They don't like the texture. And when you cook that, it gets a little wiltier, a little faster than like your heavy cabbage.
Right. Like if you're cooking with it, it's a stir in at the very last second and that's it.
Right.
Because, yeah.
And so I felt personally attacked when they when they came at me with, what did he call it? Eric calls it nappy cabbage.
Nappy.
You're not gonna cook us that nappy cabbage, are you? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I love it. It's so easy. I love how it grows here. So I'll grow some of that, but I won't grow as much as I did last year because they weren't fans.
Right. Right.
Kind of stinks.
Yeah. Well, I'll be growing some. So
Yeah. So they like heading cabbage.
yeah.
So we'll do some of those. I like the Bell Star broccoli.
Yes.
So Jenny likes the Green Magic broccoli, which is a sprouting variety, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you get more of those like smaller shoots,
Right.
bite-sized pieces. And I like the big head, and it still grows a head too.
Yeah.
And I like the big heading broccoli. The Bell Star does really well for that. So, and then it'll also give you side shoots after you cut that big head. So,
Yeah, I had one of those when we did those last fall from our plant sale, and it did really well in my garden too. I liked it.
Although I will say, I think, so we just had broccoli the other night, came out of the freezer that I cut in January. And one of the kids was asking, made a comment about like broccoli is better when it's fresh. And I was like, well, yeah, but it's July, so you're welcome. And they said, she was like, well, like, yeah, it's better when it's fresh, but this broccoli is like really sweet. I think it was the Green Magic.
Oh.
So, and I don't know if it was a variety issue or if it was like we had a cold snap.
Right,
and that really sweetens up the flavor. But it really was sweet. It really was a sweet broccoli. So, we'll do broccoli. We'll do cabbage, cauliflower. I did Brussels sprouts last year.
Yes, and they did good.
They did great. So I think the variety is called Hestia. It's an F1 hybrid.
Okay.
I started them in July, so that's something to do now.
Yes, July. That is... Now is the time. If you are deep south, now is the time to start those seeds for your fall and winter garden. If you want to squeeze in another crop of tomatoes, now is the time.
Yeah, that was my next. What I was going to say next. Start those seeds now.
Start those seeds now. I saved a couple of seeds from Summer Garden for tomatoes, but I'm going to try a new tomato that I got from Seed the Stars. That they recommended for Florida. It's the Kellogg's breakfast tomato. So I'm going to try those for my fall and winter garden. And then I'm going to grow that orange Jubilee that did so good.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
Yeah. I got some tomato seeds also from Seed the Stars. I can't remember what kind though, because I need to organize my seeds.
I know. I do too. I probably have way more than what I even
As
know.
stated. Yeah.
But some of them are old, so...
So we'll do all of our spring stuff again, most of our spring stuff again. I won't do the longer, the stuff that doesn't take off until it gets really hot. I won't do that stuff again. So I won't do okra. I won't do peppers. No. That stuff's just really kicking in.
Yeah.
That we started in January.
Yeah.
But I will do, I'm plotting out in my calendar, when to start, green beans, squashes,
Yes, I got a new squash from Haas. It is because I like spaghetti squash, but just not all my people don't eat it.
Right.
And so they have a hybrid, personal size,
a baby squash,
spaghetti squash. And so I got some seeds.
Nice.
Yes.
I would love to swap some seeds with you.
Yeah.
And I have a personal size butternut.
Ooh.
And it's called a honey nut, I think.
Okay.
It's sweet. Yeah. So I have that in the garden now. I can't wait to go out there and explore and see if there's any squash in there. I picked a couple before I abandoned the garden, but
before I abandoned the garden.
But those plants still looked really good when I left it. So.
Yeah. I do know that I have stuff in there that's doing good. I for sure have peppers. My sweet potatoes look really good. I've got some Seminole pumpkins going. They're kind of struggling a little bit. Lots of male flowers like your squash.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of waiting, come on.
Right.
Right. And what else do I have going in there? I need to go in there and check on my roselle because it should be taking off in this heat.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
It should be. Another thing I'm doing and that I thought I'd share is, so my garden, it's a few steps away from the back door. It's not right at the house.
Right.
But it's not far away either.
Yeah.
It's the perfect distance to ignore it if I want to, or get to it if I want to. I can use the excuse either way.
We can pretend it's not there if we need to.
I can close my back, turn my back to it, close my eyes. But I also have this little flower bed right out the back door, and so I'm bringing it's mostly shade, so I'm bringing my herbs to that, planting the things that more sun on the edges that get more sun, and so far it's pretty cool. I've been able to run out there and grab some herbs for dinner.
Nice.
And so I'm filling that in with some shade-loving flowers, and
nice.
I hope to be able to utilize that more this winter. So
I keep saying I want to do something like that, but just haven't taken the plunge.
I want one cherry tomato right outside the back door.
I'm convinced that I just don't know how to grow one tomato plant.
Oh, no. I mean, right here at the door.
Right here at the door.
Yeah. The rest, I want a lot out in the garden for sure.
Do you have a pepper out there right now?
I do. I bought it's a red bell variety from David the Good.
Okay.
At convention.
Okay.
And
cool.
so, I have that. I have a mushroom plant. I've got a bunch of pots out the back door that need to go into that bed. They still haven't been planted. So.
Yeah, I have really hard time with stuff in pots. I actually was on the verge of killing my comfrey, and I have some feverfew and some skullcap, and it was all in pots. And man, that stuff.
Oh, you know what I did to save them? I didn't plant them like I should have because time. So what I did to buy more time was I put them in a tray and put water in the tray.
Yes, I was doing that for a minute outside, and then I still just kept on forgetting about them. So they are now on my island in my kitchen, which actually gets some morning sun, and they are so much happier when they're paid attention to.
Really? Imagine. Imagine that. That's funny.
So I'm actually going to go and pick up some more comfrey plants from my friend that's not too far from here because I'm convinced that I want more.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm going to do is put them in one of my big like whiskey barrel planters and keep it up on my porch so it's in the shade.
It will like that.
Yeah.
So I have a comfrey in that back porch bed.
Okay.
And it was one of those things where it was in a little, like a 3-inch pot.
Yeah.
I threw it on the ground. This is where I want to plant it. And I didn't plant it. And it took root through the pot. I had to cut the pot off of the root. So it's like, okay, well, you're happy here. You live here.
Right.
And I did end up getting it somewhat planted, quote unquote, even though it planted itself. Like I had to bring more soil in around it and stuff.
Right.
And then it took off, and it's mostly shade.
Okay.
So in our hot summer, comfrey doesn't love it.
No, it does not love it at all.
If I were a plant, I would be a comfrey. It doesn't like it'll die back in the freeze too. So I feel like
We're going to die in the heat. We're going to die in the freeze.
I like that average temperate. 70s is perfect. I would be a comfrey
For sure. It's a good choice.
It's funny.
I have some comfrey oil that our friend Sarah made, that comfrey infused oil that she was selling at the market. That stuff is amazing.
What do you use it on?
Any kind of aches and pain, like topically on the skin. I've been putting it on my foot because I was trying to clean up this stupid wood pile that was behind our barn. And they were like, it was like a pile of like 8 and 10 foot long 2x6 boards. And I was by myself and just on a bender, making sure everything's all cleaned up,
I like how our benders are different from your typical benders. Right.
And I was in like declutter around my husband's barn mode, which is absolutely atrocious. If you've ever seen it, And so I had the side-by-side out there. And so I would take the end of the 2x6 or 2x8s, whatever they were, and I would put them on the end of the side-by-side. And then I would walk around to the other end and pick it up and just push it up onto the side-by-side.
Okay.
Because they're really long and they're heavy. And I got them, I was down to my last 3. I had everything almost all loaded up, and I got one end up on the side-by-side, go around to the other end, and I pick up this stupid board, and it's covered on the underside with bull ants.
Oh, geez.
And they started like full on attacking me. And so I freaked out. And of course, I'm doing this in flip-flops. I should have had my boots on. And so
it's too hot.
It's too hot to wear boots. So I was doing it in flip-flops. And I freaked out and I dropped this board, and it kind of tilted when I was dropping it. And so I dropped it, and the corner end of it landed right on top of my foot.
Oh my gosh.
It was terrible.
I'm sure.
It was, like immediately, it was one of those things where you can see it get bigger every time your heart beats. Like you think it's going to explode on you. It was scary. So yeah, I've been putting that comfrey oil on that, and it has helped it heal up so much quicker.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds awful. It's horrible. Homesteader cleanup. That's how it goes.
Yeah. So, so what else are we doing to prepare for the garden?
I am thinking about fruit trees I might want to get this fall.
Yes.
But I also have made a deal with myself because of, I had too many big rocks that didn't fit in the jar.
Right.
That I have to be able to manage what I have well before I bring anything else in.
Before you add, yeah. I know. I have some changes I want to make that also include fruit trees, or just things that might grow well in the shade. Like my mulberry trees have done really well as like an understory tree to my oak trees. And I know that there's a lot of, food forest type plants who kind of like that understory. So where my chicken coop is now, I'm done with it. I want to tear that all down and put all my chickens out in the front pasture in the cattle panel chicken tractors that I want to build.
Right.
Because I saw this guy on YouTube. He makes an awesome chicken tractor. The frame of it is metal, like piping, maybe like probably, I don't know, maybe like a 3-inch metal pipe. And so he welds them at the corners. And so that's like your base frame. All of the tires on it are bicycle tires.
Oh.
And the top of it are just cattle panels arched over and fastened down to this metal frame. And of course, you have to put hardware cloth around it to keep the chickens in or whatever. But
Right.
the front of the chicken tractor, it moves really easy. I'll have to find the video and send it to you and put it in the show notes because this is like the best chicken tractor ever, I'm convinced, because the front of it also made, everything was made from like bicycles that he had laying around.
Okay.
And we have like, I don't know, at least 10 bicycles laying around at our house.
Do you really?
We have so many bicycles that never get used. Tori likes bicycles, but he doesn't ride bicycles. But there's been times where he's gotten like, you know, he got a chance to go clean out this old man's barn, and there was like 4 bikes in there, and he brought them all home. And I'm like, what? Nobody rides bikes.
Okay.
So anyways, we have all these bikes, but this man, the front wheel on his chicken tractor has bicycle handles on it. And so you can go up and grab the bicycle handles and turn the handles completely perpendicular to the front of the chicken tractor and walk. And so the chicken tractor does a whole complete circle.
Nice.
It's awesome.
That sounds awesome.
It's awesome. So I want 2 of those in my front pasture, one for my laying chickens, one for my meat chickens. And then I want to tear down that whole chicken coop and start adding some more food forest plants because it was a chicken coop. It'll be a great place to plant stuff.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, and it's a hard time of year to manage that
Right.
kind of work, that labor-intensive work.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing it until it cools off. I'm not doing nothing until it cools off.
You got about 3 months. That's what Eric tells me every day when I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a whiner about it.
I know. But no, really, I'll have to get out and do something. I got to get the garden covered, and I'm going to start another compost pile.
Yes.
That way, when it comes time to plant for fall and winter, I've got some compost ready. So I've already got a huge pile of pine shavings and chicken manure from the last meat chickens that I did. That's just kind of sitting there waiting to be made into compost.
I have a lot of grass, and I have my mower with the bag.
Nice.
So that's my compost material. And I need to, so I've had to lock up my chickens a lot more than I like to here lately.
Right.
So I need to, and I normally don't have to like clean out our chicken coop because we live on a sand mountain and the sand just eats manure.
Right.
Like it's always sandy. It's never a problem. But I do have a lot of chickens in this one space, a lot of time lately. And so I need to scrape it down.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to use that too. So I think that'll be good.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
That'll be a great start.
Yeah. Grass and chicken manure.
Right.
I mean, I guess I need some browns. I've got I don't know how many acres of oak leaves out there dead on the pasture. So
Yeah.
I've got that too. Which I learned I could chop those up with the lawnmower too.
Yeah, oak leaves are good, but if you leave them whole, they take a long time to break down. So, but if you can get them when they're dry, chop them up with the mower.
Yeah.
You'll get that leaf mold going a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's been good. I used that as mulch in my raised beds this year, and that was really good where I put it in thick.
Yeah.
Where I didn't put it in quite as thick, they really broke down already. Was the problem I had. I just didn't do enough.
Right.
So I need to do more. But so I'm excited about compost too. Yep. And I can't think of what else. I've got some stuff I want to take out, like stuff I planted that I'm like, okay, that didn't work for me. Like goji berries.
Yeah.
They are sprouting up everywhere, but I don't get any berries.
I don't get any berries either. I don't know what I'm missing with that, but
I think it's birds for me.
Okay.
I think birds are just eating them. So I want to take them out. So I'm looking for somebody who wants my goji berries, you can have them. And if I can't find somebody, then I'm just going to mow them down. I don't know what else to do. I don't know if that'll work though, because like they're shooting up all around the existing plants.
Right.
So I don't know. I also have them like right in the middle of a row that I want to utilize as like a market garden style, like a row, and not like grocery row. I've got that in a different area.
Right.
But I want these gone is the point. I want them gone. I don't know how to make that row work with these in there. So
yeah, the original spot that mine were in, I had to move because one, they weren't doing really great right there, and it made it to where I couldn't cover that area with a tarp. It's like, no, I got to be able to cover my garden with a tarp.
Right.
I really rely on my tarp.
Yeah, that's another thing. The tarp. The tarp issue.
Yes.
So
yeah, another thing that you can get going right now to help you out in the fall and winter garden is a swamp water barrel. Yes.
We've talked about that a lot.
Yeah, mine has been going for a long time. And did I tell you about my fish barrel?
Yes, you did. Is it bad? I bet it's ripe.
It is ripe. Yeah, I opened it the other day just to check on it. I don't know why, but I quickly covered it back up. I was like, oh no, I'm not ready to deal with that yet.
My dad used to... He used to flip houses in like foreclosures.
Right.
And the power had been off for a while. And rule number one when you walked into one of those places is don't open the refrigerator.
Oh.
Rule number one. And I feel like your fish barrel is the refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that closed for
longer.
Much, much longer. But I eventually want to be able to like open it and like, I don't know, I'm going to have to like wrap my face or something so I don't smell it and strain it out.
Hold your breath.
I want to add that water to my swamp water. I just got to get it strained. So I'm pretty sure it'll be amazing at some point.
Right. It'll be great. You just got to work
get
through it. Got to get there. Yep.
So, but yeah, I guess that's it. We know what the plan is.
Execute.
Just got to get out there and do it. Get all those weeds cut back. And you know what? Even if you don't get all the weeds cut back, just put a tarp on it.
Put a tarp on it. Yeah. I will look for the website that I ordered those silage tarps from. And I will link it in the show notes. We'll link that video with the cool chicken tractor.
Yes.
Oh, you know what else I'm going to do?
What?
I've got 2 turkeys. And man, they are wreaking havoc on the grass that they're on. They're in a little tractor because I'm afraid they'll leave. And I'm going to put them in my garden in their tractor. That's where they're going to go.
Yeah, I think it was last year I turned my sheep in my garden.
Yeah, I remember.
I just remembered that.
Yeah, Eric told me that. He was like, you should put your sheep in there. Like, that's not a bad idea.
But I have sweet potatoes that I don't want to lose.
Right.
And sun hemp that I don't want to lose.
You'd have to block all that stuff off.
Right.
And then trust that your blocks work. Check on that frequently.
Yeah.
I'm also asking for help from my adorable, sweet, loving husband of 21 years. I am looking for 22 years? I don't even know. Help. I want to build out on the end of my garden. I have this big grassy area. It's underneath some oak trees. I don't plant anything there. I have planted stuff there, like herb stuff that likes the shade. But the grass takes it over. I don't manage it well. Like it's a wasted space.
Yeah.
So I would like a 3-sided lean-to space. Patio stone floor, a place to store all of my garden things.
That would be really nice.
At the garden. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
At the garden, not at the barn.
Or at my shed that is 100 yards away from the garden. And so like I would leave stuff out everywhere because I don't want to walk it back to the shed, or I don't want to walk to the shed and use the thing that is, the right tool for the job.
Right.
And so I grab something else nearby and fight and struggle because I'm too hard-headed to just go get it. So yeah, I really hope that will alleviate a lot of my problems that I've had with, just not having what I need when I need it, where I need it. When you need
it. Like, wouldn't it be amazing to have that covered space and be able to keep like your mower in your garden?
Exactly. That's what I want.
Like, hello, then it would be right there. You could just mow.
A covered place for compost. That's the idea. I want that whole section of the garden.
That's a great idea.
From front fence to back fence, covered over. I want a compost space. I want my tiller, my mower in there.
Yep.
My own gas can.
Right. Don't touch my gas.
That doesn't have diesel in it.
Right.
Like, exactly. I want my own stuff. Stay out of it.
Right.
And
the way you can find it.
and then I can organize what I want there. And then I have power run out to my garden that I can run off of to that lean-to space, and I can start my seeds out there under grow lights, So
all the plans.
all the plans.
All the plans. Mm-hmm. Now, if it would just cool off so we could execute.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Well, we hope you guys are making it through this hot summer and doing something in your garden. If you're north of us, I'm sure that you're probably like in the thick of your garden season.
Right. Like you're probably pulling in produce by the bushels.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always funny to me, like when there's certain content creators that you follow, and like they're just now bringing in their tomatoes.
I know.
And like in Idaho or wherever,
right.
somewhere way north. And I'm like, man, our tomatoes have been done for like ever.
They've been done for
2
a hot
months.
minute. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's funny. Like ours are done and theirs are just getting started.
Yep.
It's funny.
So I think the plan is to be back maybe in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're kind of on our summertime.
Yeah, we're on our summer
relax.
schedule.
Yeah, that's what we're going to call it.
But we do still want to be here, with our chats because we enjoy that, and we want y'all to stick with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.